from a fluey haze. This is Finding Frequency, all the way from Warsaw, Poland. My name is Werner Pugert. I nearly screwed up my own name there. I need to practice a little bit more. I need to freshen things up. Maybe the opening should be different. It becomes a bit of a tedious little thing, right? You have to listen to it all the time. But I try and do that because who knows, there might be one or two new people rocking up to hang out with, who's this guy flapping lips every day of the week? And now we have to listen to him with this weird nasal hum. I'm actually kind of I'm actually dinging it. I feel like I've got more of a radio voice now. Don't you think? Late night radio. I could live with this. Except for the whole coughing bit. Stop it. Okay, so let's make some sense of this episode. I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I've been thinking about today. It's actually action I took today that it's been a heavy one. Business-wise, not personal. I had the opportunity to, I wasn't given that project yet, but to pitch or to throw my hat in the ring, which I'm super grateful for. Talking out of a position of privilege, and got feedback today and alignment with what I wanted out of the project and what this person expected wasn't completely aligned, and I decided to say no. And that is the first time in a very long time that I've said no to a project. Bites me a little bit because it's potential revenue that I've said no thank you to. But I also believe it's saying yes to other potentials, other things that could come up instead of that. Because the one thing that I've learned last year is that I kept myself so busy with projects that I might have missed a few really good opportunities to grow as a human being and to further expand my entrepreneurship rather than my workmanship. And let's see where this goes. Early days, I might change my mind, but I feel better. I don't feel scared. I feel cool with that decision. There's so many other things that are on the horizon, but then also things that I can work towards a little bit harder to get to, especially when I say no to something, because I have to fill that empty void of the no. But also I learned my lesson last year. I said yes to many things where I ended up running 3 projects at a time, where from the 3 clients I served, probably one of them were really appreciating what I was doing. Of course they pay me for it, but I seek something a bit more deeper. I seek to serve, but also to grow. And yeah, I don't know. And I don't want you to get the wrong feeling. The person that, or the company that I dealt with today, great people, nothing wrong with it. But it just wasn't meant to be. And I'm cool with that. And also, it's funny enough. Today I also had an email from a client that was part of my haze of last year. I had a very busy October, November time where, my laptop burnt out and all kinds of things happened, and like just many projects coming in. It was really cool to be so busy, but when I looked at the financial aspects of it afterwards and some of the delivery or experience points, I wasn't too happy with that. Didn't play out, and it's part of the reason I wanted to avoid this kind of messiness. But today, and that also made me make a decision. The decision I made and kind of drove me to say no today, because this other client also reached out. In fact, the client that I worked with originally left, and either members of the company or people who were left reached out to me, but they were wanting raw material, but the attitude that they were reaching out with was so, it didn't sit well with me at all. They spoke to me like I was a piece of shit. And I don't want to be working with people like that. So, yeah, I feel good. Please, I mean, not that the person I spoke to today did the same to me. Great people, awesome, but no real alignment. But then also, my goal is to not work with people who are assholes. Still have to work on a few of that. And of course, we all have our ups and downs, right? Same with me. Sometimes I feel good. Today was a really bad day for me. I was sitting in a haze. I didn't get much done. But that's just human nature and how we go and how we grow and how we expand our horizons. And we'll be better tomorrow. Just do better tomorrow. But if it's a consistent negativity, step away. Life's too short. So that was a cool thing for today. And what does the weekend hold for us? Hopefully some takeaway food. I think it's time for Martha and I to go find some good food in Warsaw. Support one or two of the restaurants. I owe Martha a good meal. Wow, she's been looking after me the last couple of days. Having a sick little boy and a husband is not good. So she's been strong. She is, I don't know, she's got great DNA. Apparently it's a Polish thing. She just doesn't get sick. But if something ever had to happen to her, I don't know what I would do. So I owe her a few treats. And it's actually easy to treat Martha. She loves good food. And she loves a nice spa day or something. But unfortunately, the spa days are a bit locked down at the moment. So I'll treat her with something nice to eat. Cool. So I hope that you're getting support around you and that there are awesome people looking after you. And if there isn't any, that just means, you know where I'm going with this, that you're supposed to be that person. Don't be lazy. Step up the game. Cool. I hope you're feeling good and you're feeling positive. And thank you for listening.